Let's go to Everything DB with our man, Darius J. Butler.
Let's get to it. First play, we've seen it now. We saw the overhead view. The Falcons put out another dope shot. Jesse Bates, one of the best free agent signings this past offseason. 3rd and 3. How's this mic? Mic good?
Yeah.
Yep.
3rd and 3. You see Rashid in motion. Now, if you run it back to the beginning, 3rd and 3, Dan Orlovsky, he was on here talking about the Philly Chiefs game. One of the plays he mentioned as the play of the game with the crosser with the I call it the Zampezi route, follow route right behind it. We talk about it all the time. Red area free safeties kind of become that bonus player, not worried about the deep ball. He is keyed in on this route the whole time. He sees the crosser. He knows the follow route is coming behind.
Wow.
And I mean, unbelievable play. Derek Carr obviously should have saw him. 3rd and 3, you're playing the sticks. Once again, not worried about anybody running by you. Jesse Bates not only picks it off, but takes it back to the crib for a 92-yard pick six. But he was all over it from the jump.
Hell yeah.
Had a beat from it. You'll see even better from the back copy.
Derek Carr didn't even know they threw an interception. It takes him like 2 seconds before.
Crosser goes.
Oh.
Once again, this is a route, just like we see the crosser post route all the time. This is another one of those routes where you're going to see every week pretty much. So obviously Jesse Bates been around. And this is what he does week in, week out. He had a forced fumble in this game as well. Big game for the Falcons to take the lead of the NFC South.
Hey, that was a 3-0 game right there.
Yeah.
Okay, 3-0. They were driving down, about to score again. Imagine they score a touchdown there. 10-0. They're a little different vibes. Instead, Jesse Bates picked six the complete opposite direction. Now all of a sudden the Falcons are in the lead.
Yeah.
A much different team whenever they play in the lead than whenever they're behind.
Yep.
Good for them. Good for Jesse Bates making a big time play for them.
Great for them. Great signing too. Money well spent on Jesse Bates. Ronnie Harrison, guy who's been on the practice squad for a few weeks now. Obviously, moving on from Shaq Leonard, who was in the building, heard he got a good ovation. But Ronnie Harrison getting thrown in the lineup against Tampa. Great job. Play action, not biting on the play action. You'll see the offensive lineman, one of the keys on when you're a defensive back or a linebacker, reading these offensive linemen. If you run it back, we used to call it elephants on parade. And if they're going, you don't see them climbing, nobody's climbing to the second level. Good key, especially on 1st and 10, which is a rundown, run formation under center. Good key for the linebacker, good eyes, gets his depth, kind of peeks back over his shoulder, sees that route coming, gets in the window. Mike Evans, once again, just like the Derek Carr throw, don't know what Baker's looking at here because it wasn't even an accurate throw to Mike Evans, but great job by Ronnie Harrison taking advantage of his opportunity, getting on the field for the Colts in a big-time play in this game.
I believe he said, "I'm him" to the camera.
Yeah.
And whenever we were there, it was sweet. He a lot of moxie.
Hey,
Anytime you hear I'm him.
got to get out of this 4-8.
Yeah.
I don't know if it means something special to him or not, but, just got up from the practice squad. I'm sure he'll hopefully get up out of that number, but great play.
Baker.
I mean, great play getting him. Yeah, Bake, once again, it wasn't even a good ball to Mike Evans if he was trying to throw it in there, but great job. Been aware of the situation, been aware of the route concepts coming behind you, and then once again, finishing the play, getting your hands on the ball.
Huge win for the Colts after letting Darius Shaquille Leonard go.
Yeah.
You come out, your defense lays an egg, gives up 39 or 40 or something. You can't find a place on the field for Darius Leonard, and you have to cut him. It's interesting what's going on with the Colts in the playoffs right now.
Yep.
In the playoffs right now. Speaking of in the playoffs, here's another team that's at the top of it.
Here's another one. It's a big moment in the game. We have down the distance here. So 2nd and 8, 4th quarter. Obviously, the Bills are pretty much in control of this game. You see Steph Diggs on the motion. You see Bradbury up there communicating to a safety, hey, this is what we're playing. We're playing this here. I don't know what their signal is, but it's pretty much a trap coverage. You see, got a little zoom on there too. Yep, boom. Talking to him. A lot of communication going on here. I always talk about verbal and nonverbal communication. Opens up and immediately sees, anticipates what's coming. Once again, as a quarterback, you got to see that corner, especially when you have a split safety look as a quarterback. That lets you know, hey, these corners on the outside, they're kind of unpredictable. When you have that single high safety, on the outside, they got to be deep. They got to take the guys deep because the single high safety tells you that story beforehand. Once you have the split safety look, now the corners have more freedom. James Bradbury obviously took full advantage of that, knew what route concepts was coming. He even checked to something as well. So Bradbury gave his safety something, opened up. He's looking at Diggs the whole time. Bradbury's big time interception too. 4th quarter of the game, 12 minutes, pretty much the beginning of the 4th quarter. And then look where you put your offense.
Red zone.
Yeah.
Yep, you put him right in the red area. An offense that was struggling, ugly weather game. You know, it's a big play that kind of led to their comeback victory down there in Philly.
Is that just like the Cincy interception, except instead of the corner going down the sideline with Gabe Davis, he did the opposite?
Exactly.
Oh,
So it's the same. And a lot of these picks that we've shown with Josh Allen it's flat, it's outbreakers, it's flat routes, it's deep seven, where he's off targets or something. That's something that's got to be talked about, you know, from his coordinator, from his quarterback coach, and then obviously with him, you know. And people, you're gonna know, you put Steph Diggs in motion, like the DB is gonna be keyed on 14. Everybody, there's a lot of talk.
You got Cook down here. Buffalo's getting what they want. They got the running back down here at 1. You waste Slay, you great corner on him. You know he's not the primary, and you get Diggs on your linebacker, but then bam, your corners have great eyes on the quarterback. Man, this is.
And when you're communicating to that safety, you're letting that safety know, Blankenship, hey, you get over the top, you got my back. If he tries to throw this whole shot to Gabe Davis, but you just absolutely can't throw that ball to Josh Allen. On the flip side of that, great heads-up play from James Bradbury.
Yeah, he's garbage, trash. What'd he say? What Debo say?
He said, he's trash.
Trash.
He's trash.
I don't regret nothing.
Stand by it.
Could you imagine being Debo? That'd be so cool.
Be fun.
Just be Debo Samuel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Run the ball.
You regret? I don't regret nothing. What are we even asking?
No, he's trash.
I'm excited for this matchup.
I know, it's going to be awesome.
Love it.
I wish they saved the Kelly Greens for this upcoming week.
Yeah, it would have been sweet.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll bring it. Did it wear it again?
Yeah, they could.
Yeah.
Philly got to be kind of pissed
I
off,
like
too.
the animosity. I like the animosity we have brewing. It's like a rivalry,
Bingo.
old school situation where people hate each other. It's awesome.
Yes.
Need more of this.
No more jersey swapping.
Yeah, enough with the hugging afterward.
Yeah, you can't have friends.
Don't laugh during the game either.
Nope.
Especially if you're losing.
Serious business.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Probably why they. Oh, never mind.
What?
We're gonna stay positive.
Yes,
Jalen
we are.
Johnson.
Yes,
Jalen
we
Johnson down here, one of the bright spots in Chicago. Wanted his money. They should give him his money sooner or later. Dropped the pick 6, dropped one last week as well, but did not drop this one. Cover 2. Plays a short one first. So right now when he jumps that lets the pasture not know, hey, China 7, under 7. Throw that 7 route. We
What
got
7?
the flat defender jumping the under route, the Indy route, the China route. A lot of names for this low route right here, but boom, sinks back, sets him up, and makes a great play on the ball. Former Utah Ute making plays.
Hell yeah, go Utes.
Yeah, one of my favorite corners when he was coming out.
Wrong guy. Fuck, wrong guy. That's
Big
on
time
me.
play,
I
Jalen.
pressed the wrong button. Jalen, I apologize.
Nah, big time play.
Is Dobbs dead? Is it
Yeah, do people just have a book on him now? It's like, oh, this guy stinks. That's
know,
why he played for 9 teams. And
Whoa, gee.
I'm just curious.
That's what people are saying.
Yeah.
people are also calling him the fat astronaut, like fat ass.
Yeah, but he can run. He's not, though. He's jacked.
Oh,
He
why
is
they call
kind of
him
I'm just telling you that's what they were saying.
I don't see that. I mean, it's tough. You know, he has bounced around from the team, and then when you get out there, you just playing off instincts. You don't really know what's coming. You know, he's maybe making 1 or 2 reads and then taking off. Now he feels more comfortable with the playbook, putting the ball, you know, in harm's way a little more. Maybe it's just a rough game, though. Maybe
A
he
bad
bounces back.
game.
We'll see.
People
But
have bad games.
people have bad games. There
And
we
if
go.
that's the thing too, he would be the greatest one-game quarterback in the history. Like he could go into every single team and win a game with them.
That'd be sweet. Cut every week.
He's the only quarterback that could probably do that.
Yeah. The astronaut, Pastronaut.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Didn't end up great, though.
DaRon Bland, he's been on here a bunch. Here he is again. Everybody's seen him play by now on Thanksgiving. Made NFL history with his 5th pick 6. And what he's doing, if you pause and run it back real quick, I talked about it earlier, single high. So when you're in single high coverage, you have this middle of the field safety. That lets the quarterback know. You hear Romo talk about it all the time. You're going to have one-on-ones out here. It doesn't matter what coverage you're running. It could be cover 3 like this is. It could be a fire zone. It could be man. But you pretty much got one-on-ones. And him as the off corner anticipated this outbreaking route. Cowboys lead the league actually in man coverage, even though this is cover 3 here. Lead the league in man coverage, and he's still making all these plays on the balls because he has a great understanding of the pass game, the pass concepts, where they're trying to attack him, where they're trying to throw the ball. And not only does he get his hand on the ball, but, I mean, be an athlete. Whether he be an athlete and get into the paint. Big time play, DaRon.
Absolutely.
Jim Nantz had an unbelievable call on this as well. If you got a chance, go on the internet and find it for sure.
Here it is.
Hey.
2nd and 10. There it is! This is history! If Bland can take it the distance, this will be the record! Bland for the 5th time has a pick 6. It's never happened in the history of the NFL. And what a call by you. You got me with goosebumps, Nance. That was unbelievable.
Tony,
Yep.
let's just give a little respect here That was a great call.
Unbelievable, Jim. I got goosebumps.
Hey,
The play's still happening.
Yeah.
It's still the clip.
Yep.
And he's like, "Wow, what a clip!"
I got to get in on this, Jim. This is fucking unbelievable.
hey,
out
great
to
fucking play. It was great to see Dan Quinn. You know, you love seeing the coach getting juiced about it. Obviously, everybody knew history was there. A lot more season left, too. He can build on that. You see his teammates, how happy they were for him as well.
The sideline.
Just the sideline, the press box, everybody. After the game in the locker room, just a really, really cool moment for him.
Watch all these dudes.
Making NFL history,
Look at
man.
Dak sprinting down the sideline right
What a
there.
return, though. What
Yeah.
a return. I remember I was nervous watching it live. I'm like, oh, no, they're going to get him on like the 10.
Yep. And How
This
did
is
a good job. He didn't make the tackle, but he made him cut back, and now you got two skill guys,
both
Terry
his
Mack.
ACLs.
Yeah. You got Terry and Brian Robinson. They got to get him down to the ground. As a kicker or quarterback, you got to make him stop his feet and cut back, and then the athletes got to get him on the ground.
Yeah, you got to get him cut back into your team. You know,
Yep.
cut back into your help or whatever the case. The sideline going bananas is awesome.
Yeah.
Look at these folks. Everybody dialed in. That's good stuff.
Great stuff.
And Dax,
Al Harris, the DB coach, too, right there. Al Harris, I played with.
Legend.
Unbelievable corner, great coach. Al is the man, so I'm really happy for him, too.
that's Al right there, right? I think.
I believe so.
Yep.
Yeah, they're talking about him
See
doing
him,
head
watch him
coaching
run, I tell you.
Yeah.
interviews next year. Yeah.
It's been a great
a couple.
DB coach down there for a while now. Another South Florida legend.
Awesome teammate, man. Unbelievable teammate from day one. He was a vet when I got there
Yep.
from the jump. Like, Al brought people together. Like, he was awesome.
Great coach, it sounds like.
Yeah, shout out
That's what a
Matt.
coach is. He's doing a great job.
Al was gonna get in your face and press you every down. He was up here. Wasn't the biggest dude, but he was gonna get his hands on you every down. Oh, tough play. This is a great play. Getting Bijan involved. High red area, kind of the fringe area. Play you don't see much. I don't know how many times you saw this play as a linebacker, AJ, but you got Bijan Robinson in the offset and the gun, and then runs basically like a slot fade from the backfield. Ritter gets some pressure, makes a great pass with the pressure, sink it back, getting Bijan involved right here. Big time play. This is tough. This is tough on this backer. You get the
With the traffic, and they're trying to pick you. There's traffic. You got to get wide early.
No shot.
Impossible.
That
It's
is
a tough spot to be
Artie
in.
Smith in his fucking bag.
All the way back.
Let's go.
Hey, this fourth quarter too. Fourth quarter, 1st and 10. Once again, that high red area. Ritter, good job looking him off, pressure in his face. This is part of it's part of the game now.
Yeah, just drop back long enough.
A few years ago, he getting hit in his bottom of his jaw, but now
Oh, you're saying because that guy went to Ohio State, he's not as tough?
Warner? No, Warner's a tough guy. I'm just saying
Oh.
the rules. He think about his,
Sure.
his bill folder.
Yeah, which is people are getting fined at a rapid rate this year.
Find a lot of money.
More money this year than ever.
Amon Ra, he just had damn near, I think he tweeted it was 5% of his yearly salary. Was
One of the fines.
Yeah, one of the fines.
49,000 or
Yeah,
something.
For a block.
A wide receiver.
Yes.
What are we doing?
Man.
Why? Sick of it.
Come on.
Why do they do dumb stuff, D-Buzz?
I don't know, man. Robbing folks, blind. But
Right in front of people's faces.
Yeah, what is this?
We got a charity. What charity? The charity.
the good one.
Billy McFarland, the commissioner.
Hey, I know Dan Orlowski.
Billy
Says you
McFarland
gotta-
will come on the show.
Miss Boy?
Not a card.
What's that?
Miss Boy?
Yeah,
Miss
well,
guy, right?
DM partner, yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to live with him.
Future roommate. Yeah.
There's a chance they really.
Yeah.
Sorry, D-Bud.
Let's get it. Ayuk down here obviously making plays. We got Q Diggs down here. He's going to drop it to the hook. Brock Purdy, Dan Orlowski says he got a pea shooter for an arm.
Oh.
This guy is deadly accurate. So these guys are actually not in bad shape. You got your 4 underneath defenders here. You got your 3 deep guys, but he just throws the
What a
seam
ball.
in between
Yeah.
4
Ball, man.
defenders. I mean, the touch you got to have on this, the accuracy, you got to have the velocity.
Rolling out to your left, setting your feet.
Yep,
Man.
rolling to your left, pressuring your face, 53 bearing down on him.
No
just
wind,
stepping his
though.
throw. No wind, no rain,
Yep.
little hands.
What a
Goodness.
fucking.
But I mean, just an absolute seed. It looks even better from the back copy. And Ayuk has been a dog all year, week in, week out. But just look at his play, look at his execution.
Hold on, let's go back to the beginning here. Look at the timing of the snap right before Juszczyk clears the ball.
Scary.
Yeah, I mean, that is,
At the guard.
that's very close. That's very close, obviously, in there. Timing
Practiced that a
perfect.
few times, I would imagine.
Yep.
Jeez.
Boom. Like
I mean, okay. All right. Come on, Dan.
So, yeah, you can say what you want to say about the kid. Just absolutely dicing up week in and week out. Pass game is clicking on all cylinders. We know who the running back is and what the run game is doing. amazing up front. But, I mean, and once again, not a terrible job on defense. One thing I would say when you are that hook defender inserting yourself, I always hate when if you rewind it back a little bit, when DBs, it's like a cardinal sin to me, like never move towards the line of scrimmage on the snap. I feel like that always puts you in a bad spot because obviously he's running full speed. You're getting back, it just kind of messes you up a little bit. If you sink back, maybe if you got 4 or 5 more yards, you can get up and get a hand on that. Yeah. But it's so difficult to go backwards and jump. Like you can't elevate it all whenever you're going backwards. It's much better to be set with
it's like trying to catch a fly ball.
Demeanor.
Bingo.
Absolutely.
Fly ball.
First step,
With
always back.
Punt return.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, everything DB. That was great. That was good, D-Butch.
Brock Purdy.
You talk about the Niners too. Ayuk, as soon as he scores, is standing up and walking right for Witherspoon to talk shit in his face.
Yeah, they talk shit.
Yeah.
So does Philly, though.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.